Coming at you with a highlight of Sentry, one of the latest Series 5 addition to Marvel Snap, 4 energy, 8 power card that cannot be deployed at your rightmost location because when it comes into play, it generates a negative 8 power, the void in that spot. There are 3 ways we can mitigate the downside that Sentry comes with. The first and most powerful of these is Viper. On reveal, Viper can send that void across the board, being a build our own Hobgoblin, as well as Carnage, who can flip up and destroy the void and anything else on our right side to make itself stronger. Alternatively, we could just fill our right side before playing Sentry out, thanks to Thanos and the various cheap Infinity Stones that draw more Infinity Stones typically that he provides. Filling our right side location is something we can regularly do in the first few turns of the game, letting us play Sentry on curve and blocking the void from ever coming into existence. Speaking of 1-drops, we have a few other organic 1-drops in our deck, such as the Hood here that also works well with Carnage and Viper, as well as Quinjet that makes all of our Infinity Stones even cheaper and faster to put into play. The rest of the top end of our deck is various ways to make all of our 1-drops stronger, such as Blue Marvel, which pumps our entire board, Khazar, which pumps exclusively 1-drops, and then Mystique to double up either of these fine gentlemen to make our board even larger. I would love to know if you played with or against Sentry, what your thoughts are on it. It's definitely a 4-drop that is a reasonable rate with a downside that you can mitigate, but I'm also not certain at this point if I think it's markedly better than other 4-drops that we have in the game, such as Jessica Jones, that have a similar stat line. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. And remember, if you enjoy my insights and these games, be sure to tap that like button. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I post deck highlights as well as other Marvel Snap game news, updates, and tidbits here 7 days a week. And I'd love to see you back again. But for the rest of today, enjoy some Sentry Thanos Swarm. Donated the wrong half of Sentry. Yep, dude. Oh, this is so awkward. I just have to pass this turn, right? We just gotta pass. I need this to be clear other than the void. Lockjaw's having some problems over there on the left, chip. Snapping might be wrong because of content, but we're definitely in a strong place to do it. So we'll Sentry here, and then next turn we will, Sentry here, Sentry puts a thing here is what I mean to say. And then next turn we'll get to Viper, the Abomination. Well, that's a great animation. And we'll go Viper here, and we'll go Hood, Carnage here, and then we will skillfully get Hood and Carnage to both go over here. Skillfully. Alright, go right, Carnage! Oh my god, we actually lost both flips. At least he can't eat the things over there, I guess. At least he can't eat the things over there. Ah, this is fine actually, right? Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Victory. Sure, it works out so they're all guaranteed to here. It makes the map real clean, right? So we go Khazar, and then Demon, and the demons are 8s. Hey, Drew, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Well, that's sad. I missed your prime, Claudio? When was that one? I don't see a notification here. Apologies. We got McGaff and Ghoul and McPhage and Whammy and B-Knight. Those are all the ones for the last 20 minutes. Oh, it was 4 days ago. Sorry, I miss things sometimes. Hey, BB Tiz? Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate the support. So they could probably fill the Avengers compound here, right? That's the unfortunate reality. And they only have one play here. This is great for us. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. We do this. I'll play the Reality Stone left just to like keep him honest. We'll play the Blue Marvel mid to have the best chance to contest the Killmonger. Got me. Thanks for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Yeah, got him here. The Void. Instrumental there. Big swing. Honey. You're right to chill on Viper. What else, guys? Want to use my energy? Oh, you know what? Something that I need to note, chat? Playing my Quinjet in the dark to the right was wrong because of Sentry existing in my deck. I love reality chat. It's the best. It's the best. Ooh, we flipped up into a piece of candy. Okay, so we go Angela, Nightcrawler, Demon, Ant-Man. And then we'll slide Crawler to the right and play Sentry here next turn. The Hulk does still have Kirby dots. It keeps the cosmetic, yeah. Sorry, Sentry left. I meant Sentry left. I pointed here and said the wrong word. He was the same as Thanos here. Yeah, I've done a few highlights with Lock Thor. You definitely check those out. No, I bought Sentry with tokens, chat. I was sitting on 5,000 tokens when the big package dropped yesterday. And then I bought the big package, which came with a bunch of credits as well as other tokens and stuff. Maybe I'm not supposed to play into Murder World here. It's gonna be a little claustrophobic, chat. This might be wrong. Okay, Carnage for the left is good. No, I got Darkhawk from the shop too. So I had 6,000 saved up, and then I bought the 8,000 credit package, chat. That also had tokens in it. And then I got a bunch of stuff from playing along the collection track. We did X-Mansion diff them a little bit. I think we're supposed to Carnage this. I'm only gonna be able to play one card here next turn anyways, right? Yeah, and I think with the Nightcrawler, we snap. Oh, we lost the flip, chat.
Locked in.
Calm down, Fisk. All right, we need 13 to win the middle. 13 might win the middle here. Whammy kablam. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. I do what I can, Whammy. Thanks for keeping me around to do it. Even if they had something like Odin here, we win the mid. Or winning the left pretty handily here with Marvel. You're like Quinjet or Juggernaut, right? So you mean like just generically in terms of card strength? I don't know, they're both some of my favorites. What Series 5 would I recommend picking up first? Darkhawk and Thanos are the two cards I've had the most fun playing from Series 5 so far. They're the cards that have the most interesting deck building puzzle. Darkhawk seems like it's probably the most flexible card that's currently in Series 5. That's true. Sentry does have some synergy against Null. Blowing that. A negative 8 up gets him. Oh, they're a hella deck to boot. Noted. I have a preferred Absorbing Man deck other than Hazmat. The other Absorbing Man deck I liked was the Sarah Disruption deck, but that deck's definitely not great into Leech Leader, so your mileage may vary. Why don't you snap every time you don't retreat? My thinking is, if you are ahead and you like your odds, you should snap, because you cost yourself cubes with that line of thinking with a lot of games. So there's a lot of games where your opponent will stay in and give you 1 more cube, where they would leave if they're going to give you 3 more cubes. It's worth noting that I don't really snap or retreat appropriately once we hit infinite. I mostly, at this point, today's stream is not about laddering, chat. Today's stream is about getting the feel for these decks and seeing what they do when they actually play out. Oh yeah, the rocks mid are bigger, aren't they? That's funny. So today's stream is not about snapping efficiently. If you want a deep dive on when to snap and when not to snap, check out this video here. But snapping aggressively late definitely costs players equity. I think that's the #1 mistake new snap players make that don't have a poker background, is that they're pushing people out of pots that they would otherwise be limping into and giving you more cubes. I think that's a pretty bad take, kind of. I mean, I don't know that I'd say this deck's been going poorly so much as it just hasn't felt I haven't felt particularly excited about the things this deck is doing so far, and I also don't know that we're like this doesn't feel like a Sentry deck, right? And maybe there aren't Sentry decks. Maybe it's just like a kind of okay card. This is the Angela variant that refuses to appear in my shop chat. And they've got the gold background on it too. I am very jealous. Oh, I should have played Time Stone probably. Yeah, Sentry seems kind of similar to Null, and that is probably good in a few things, but it's not like particularly exciting. It's just like put some numbers into play. Tempo Shang-Chi. Okay. Or the gold art or the black. I think they're both great. I don't know that I have a strong preference between them. It's basically an extra step Hobgoblin. I mean, it has some similarities to Hobgoblin, but it's synergized with other things too, right? It's probably better in the disruptive deck, where you like want to play Carnage and Viper anyways. I think it's probably the one I want to start with tomorrow. Does this give them an extra energy? Oh, it might actually, the way Time Stone works. We're getting Professor X on the right. Might be getting Professor X on the right, Chip. That 18 on the left, and we'll gain 1-5 in the middle. So we go up to 5, and they need to put, they're at -2s, they need to 7, so 11 beats us in the middle. Or super dead to Destroyer if they're playing it. Say a large lad. Yeah, definitely could be Destroyer here. Oh! Chat, I played out all the stones this game. I totally forgot we played out all the stones this game. What a happy accident. They were all the other stones were living in Carnage's belly, chat. Thankfully, this is the only one we needed to have him play. Good stuff, good stuff. We'd have won without it though, right? This is it's plus 10. It made me feel safer, so we would have beaten Destroyer here. Good to know. Good to know. Good job, Thanos. Appreciate you. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.